Hi Tacoma, welcome back to your kindergarten TV classroom. Today is Monday, November 9th, and I'm Mrs. Oslin. As always, let's take a moment and check in with how you're feeling. Think about what's happening in your brain or in your body. Use this chart to help you. We've been practicing using iMessages to tell people how we're feeling. It's important to be able to use an iMessage so other people know what's going on. You'll remember your iMessage sounds like, I feel, because, So think about your iMessage. Then I'm going to practice sharing my iMessage with Mabel. Mabel, I'm feeling really good because I was really hungry, but then I solved my problem by eating my lunch, and now my brain is able to focus and my body feels relaxed and has energy to think. Now, you practice sharing your iMessage with your learning buddy, somebody who's in the room with you, or with me on the screen. You'll remember we've been practicing using our 3 personal standards. Our 3 personal standards are the way we act and the decisions that we make when we're learning together. So let's review and say them with me and put a finger up for each personal standard as we say it. Show respect, make good decisions, solve problems. And we've been talking a lot about how at school, what it looks like and sounds like and feels like to be respectful, and how sometimes how we act at school is different than how we act at home, and both are okay. They're just different. We've been talking a lot about showing active listening so that whoever is speaking knows that you are listening. So when we say having active listening posture, it means, and you know what to do now, say this with me, eyes watching, ears listening, voice quiet, body still. And we talked about even if you have active listening, you still need to remember to focus on what the speaker is saying. And actually doing this, like putting your hands up like binoculars and saying, focus, self-focus, can help you. So if you notice that your brain starts thinking about something other than what we're talking about today, you can practice saying, focus, self-focus. Now, we're going to practice a listening game today. And I want you I'm going to have us do this for about 30 seconds, and that's going to feel like a long time. Remember to focus. We're just going to sit and listen and see if we can hear things that we wouldn't have heard otherwise if we're not really focusing on listening. So, 30 seconds. Okay. Turn and tell your learning buddy what you heard when you were really focused on listening. Mabel, I could hear the buzzing of machines, and I could hear a bird outside. And I would not have heard that otherwise if I wasn't really focused on listening. Now, did you hear something that you wouldn't have heard otherwise if you weren't really focused? Did you find your mind start to think about something else? I did, and I had to remind myself to focus and listen. Today, we are going to practice focusing our attention on key words in a story. So we're going to read a story, and I'm going to have you listening for one word. Really listening for one word. And every time you hear that word, you're going to raise your hand. Are you ready? This is really practicing our strong focus and listening skills. Now, in our story, there are 4 characters. There's a cow, a hen, a dog, and a pig. And I want you to pick one of these characters. And then as I read the story, every time I say your character, you're going to raise your hand. Okay, so think. Cow, hen, dog, pig. You picked one? Okay, raise your hand if your animal is the cow. Okay, put your hands down. Raise your hand if your character is the hen. Okay, put your hands down. Raise your hand if your character is the dog. Okay. Raise your hand if your character is the pig. Put your hands down. Okay. Remember, really focus and listen for when I say your character's name. The little red hen. The little red hen. Now, some of you, if your character was the hen, you should have raised your hand twice by now. The pictures are by J.P. Miller. One summer day, the little red hen found a grain of wheat. A grain of wheat, said the little red hen to herself. I will plant it. I have a feeling if your character is the hen, your arm might get a little tired. She asked the duck. Oh, none of the characters were the duck. Okay. Will you help me plant this grain of wheat? Not I, said the duck. She asked the goose. Will you help me plant this grain of wheat? Not I, said the goose. She asked the cat. Will you help me plant this grain of wheat? Not I, said the cat. She asked the pig. Will you help me plant this grain of wheat? Not I, said the pig. Oh, some of you raised your hand twice just now if your character was the pig. Focus, focus, focus. Keep listening for your word. Then I shall plant it myself, said the little red hen. And she did. Soon the wheat grew tall, and the little red hen knew it was time to reap it. Who will help me reap the wheat? She asked. That means harvest the wheat. Pick it, get it ready to use. Who will help me reap the wheat? She asked. Not I, said the duck. Not I, said the goose. Not I, said the cat. Not I, said the pig. Then I will reap it myself, said the little red hen. And she did. She reaped the wheat, and it was ready to be taken to the mill and made into flour. Who will help me carry the wheat to the mill? She asked. Not I, said the duck. Not I, said the goose. Not I, said the cat. Not I, said the pig. Then I will carry it myself, said the little red hen. And she did. She carried the wheat to the mill, and the miller made it into flour. Okay. So our characters were a cow, a dog, a pig, and a hen. Which characters have we met so far? We've met the hen. We've met the pig. We haven't heard from the dog or the cow yet. Keep listening. When she got it home, she asked, who will help me make the flour into dough? Not I, said the duck. Not I, said the goose. Not I, said the cat. Not I, said the pig. Then I will make the dough myself, said the little red hen. And she did. Soon the bread was ready to go into the oven. "Who will help me bake the bread?" said the little red hen. Boy, if you picked hen, your arm is tired by now. "Not I," said the duck. "Not I," said the goose. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the pig. "Then I will bake it myself," said the little red hen. And she did. After the loaf had been taken from the oven, it was set on the windowsill to cool. "And now," said the little red hen, "who will help me eat the bread?" "I will," said the duck. "I will," said the goose. "I will," said the cat. "I will," said the pig. "No, I will eat it myself," said the little red hen. And she did. Now, were you focused? Were you using your strong active listening skills to help you listen to the words in that book? Did you raise your hand every time you heard your animal? Was it hard to focus if you chose the dog or the cow because your animal was never said? Stop and think. Was it easy for you to focus? Or did you start to lose focus along the way? Take some think time. Share with your learning buddy what you're thinking about how you were able to focus. Mabel, I chose the pig, and the pig was there every once in a while, so I think I did a pretty good job of focusing because I was excited to be able to raise my hand. Now, when you notice that you start to lose focus and you start to not listen to the story, what can you do? Take some think time. You can remind yourself to focus. You can use positive self-talk. Focus, self-focus. Today we learned to focus your attention to key words in a story. You listened really carefully for your character. Now, I did not have you get your whiteboards, so what I'm going to do is toss you a magic pen, and you're going to practice writing these letters in the air while I write them on my whiteboard. Okay, so I think I got all the colors that you're going to want. Are you ready? Here we go. Did you get your marker? Okay. Let's see, what color? Let's try this color today. Take the cap off, plug it in. This is a capital A. What's this letter? A says A. What does A say? A is a slanted line down, line connecting. A lowercase a is a letter that is small, so we say pens out, bump back around, line up, and down. Make sure you're writing these letters in the air with me as I'm writing them on my whiteboard. This letter is M. What's this letter? M says What sound? M is a letter that is tall, so we say pens up, line down, back up, slanted line down, slanted line up, straight line down. A lowercase m is a letter that is small, so we say pens out, line down, back up, bump around, and down. What's this letter? M. M says like Mabel. Next letter. This letter is N. What's this letter? N says N. What's the sound? Get ready to write. Pens up, line down, back up, slanted line down, slanted line up. Nope, I did that wrong. When we make a mistake with our letter, we just erase the whole thing and start from the beginning so that our muscles know exactly how to do it from beginning to end. Okay, try again. Pens up, line down, back up, slanted line down, line up. Capital N. A lowercase n is a letter that is small, so we say pens out, line down, back up, bump around, and down. This letter is N. N says N. This letter is called R. R says Er. Here we go. Pens up, line down, back up, bump around, slanted line down, R. A lowercase r is a letter that is small. So we say pens out, line down, back up, tiny turn, and stop. This is the letter R. Name this letter. The sound is Name this sound. Next letter is S. Name this letter. S says S. What's the sound? A capital S is a letter that is tall. So we say pens up, curve around, slide down, curve the other way, stop. That's a capital S. A lowercase s looks the same. It's a letter that is small though. So we say pens out, bump around, slide down, bump around the other way, stop. Name this letter, S. Sound this letter, S. Oops. This is a capital T. T says T. Name this letter, T. Sound this letter, T. T is a capital, or a tall letter, excuse me, so we say pens up, line down, line across the top. A lowercase t is a letter that is tall, just like the capital T, except the cross is in the middle. So we say pens up, line down, little line across. Name this letter, sound this letter. You have learned so many letters. You're going to continue practicing writing all of these letters, practicing looking for them in your books when you're independently reading. You know these letters. You also learned to point under each word as you read, moving from left to right. And then you do the return sweep down to the beginning of the next line. You can look for these letters. You can use their sounds to help you name the pictures. You're going to practice writing these letters. You're going to practice writing your name in a snap, building the muscles in your fingers so that you know how to write your name really quickly and you don't really have to think too much about it, so that frees up your brain to think about other things. Now, the materials that you are going to need for math are your whiteboard and marker, your learning buddy, and your counters. So this is your 5-minute break. You're going to make sure you gather those materials, take care of your needs, and then come back ready to go for math with Mrs. Wally. Thank you so much for listening and reading and writing with me today. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye.
Hi, kindergartners. Welcome back from break. You ready? It's Monday. It's Make It Monday. So I'm going to show you a picture. It's going to have a certain amount of squares on it, and you have to decide how many do I need to get to the total number. Are you ready? Let's look at the first one. Let's read that sentence together. Get ready. I'm going to get my highlighter. Are your reading eyes ready? Here we go. How many more to make 6? Well, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many more to make 6? Yeah, Mabel, 2, 4, 5, 6. 2 more makes 6. Okay, let's read. How many more to make 7? Well, how many are there? 5. How many more to make 7? 5, 6, 7. Oh, I'm at 7. I need to stop. How many more? 2 more. How many do you see? 7. Let's read. How many more to make 8? I'm at 7. Let's count on. 7, 8, stop! I'm at 8. How many more did I draw? 1. Nice job. Okay, let's read. How many more to make 9? How many do you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see 6. How many more to make 9? 6, 7, 8, 9. How many more make 9? 3 more make 9. Awesome job. Let's read again. How many more to make 10? Well, how many do you see? There's 9. Look. How many more make 10? 1 more makes 10. Woohoo! Guess what we're practicing today? Numbers to 10. All right. We're going to count to 10 on the path. We're going to start at 1 first, and then we're going to stop, and we're going to start at other ones. Are you ready? Here we go. When I go over the number, you say it. Oh, you can't see that. What color should I use? Actually, I'm going to do it like this. 1, 2, I want to hear it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, Mabel, I need your help. Come here. What number should we start at? What do you think? You think they can do it from that number? Okay, here we go. Are you ready? We're going to start here. Say this number. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. What number do you think I'm going to start at next? Let's see what Mabel says. Here we go. Are you ready? 3, 4, 10. You did it. Okay. You think so? Are you ready? Are you watching? Do you have those eyes ready? Here we go. Ready? These computers, I tell you what. 10! You did it! Good job, kindergartners. All right, now on your whiteboard, I want you to make a grid that looks like this. I'm going to make one on my whiteboard just so you can see it, but then I'm going to use this one. Are you ready? So Mr. Kevin's going to show my whiteboard, and I'm going to make a rectangle. Rectangle. Can you make a big, see how it's filling up most of my whiteboard? Big rectangle. Then I want you to go down the middle and connect. It doesn't have to be perfect. And now we're going to make 4 lines. I'm going to do a line here and a line here. And then a line here and a line here. And you're going to help me put the numbers in the boxes that tell what number we say as we count. Are you ready? So, where do you think, and we're not going to go in order, so you're going to have to count to put the number there. Where do you think we should put this number? You go put it in your box. Where does this number belong in our box? Remember, we count 1, 2, 3. And Mr. Kevin, you can just show the main screen now. Where should we put that number? Are you ready? Did you put it in? Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's do another number. We've done that one. Where should you put this number? Ready? Put it in the box. Where do you think it goes? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, good job. Cross it off. Let's do this number. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8. Where does this number go? Right there. Where does this number go? Yeah, at the end. We didn't have to count those ones. We knew them, didn't we? Okay, next number. Where does it go? You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it goes between the 4 and the 6. Okay. You ready for another number? Where do you think this one goes without counting? Can you figure out where it goes? 8, 9, 10. You got it. Nice job, kindergartners. We've done, oh, look at that. How many numbers do we have left? 3 numbers. Let's do the last one on the bottom. Where does that one go? Right after 6. Good job. And where does this one go? After 1. And our last number is 3. Okay, let's check and make sure they're all in order. Here we go. 1, count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did we do it? We did it! Kiss your brain, kindergartners. Okay. How many bowls? Whew. Get ready. Get your counters out. We're going to count the bowls, and then you're going to build the amount of bowls. Are you ready? Okay, go ahead, count. How many bowls do you see? Well, let's count it. Go ahead. You count. I'm going to give you a second, and then we'll count together. Are you ready? 1 bowl, 2 bowls, 3 bowls. Count with me to check. 4 bowls, 5 bowls, 6 bowls, 7 bowls, 8 bowls, 9 bowls, 10 bowls. So which number should I circle? If there are 10 bowls, how many bowls are there? Which one should I circle? The 10. What does a 10 look like? A 1 and a 0. A 1 in the tens place, a 0 in the ones place. Because there's one group of 10 and no other ones. So we will circle 10. Now, I want you to build a counter on your whiteboard for every fishbowl, and we're going to pretend they're fish. So Mr. Kevin's going to bring up my whiteboard, and any counter you have, it's no longer a counter. It's now a fish. This is a fish. What color should my fish be? Red or yellow? Yellow? Okay, we'll do yellow fish. How many bowls are there? 10. So let's make sure we have one counter for every single fish. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I do it? What did I do wrong? Oh, well, I better start again. Okay, here I go. All right, you tell me if I did it. I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to put one fish for every bowl. Are you ready? Okay, here I go. So I've got all the fish in my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 fish. What, Mabel? What? But I did all my fish. Oh, oops. Did I show how many fish there were for the fish bowls, or did I just count how many fish I had in my hand? Oh, that's okay, because when we make mistakes, it creates new learning. So no problem. My best self doesn't get frustrated. I try again. Okay, I'm picking them all up. And then I'm going to repeat the directions to make sure I really understand them. Okay, so Mabel, what was it I was supposed to do again? There's 10 fish bowls, and I'm supposed to put one fish in every bowl. Okay, but I don't have any fish bowls here. And I don't have any fish. Oh, each of these boxes is a fish bowl, and each of these counters is a fish. And I need to have one fish in every fish bowl, no less, no more. Okay, I think I've got it now. Can you watch me, Mabel? Are you watching? Okay, count with me, and let's make sure I get one fish in every fish bowl, no extra fish bowls, no extra fish, which means if there's 10 fish bowls, I should be counting to 10. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I'm going to do it, 10. I'm going to stop there because I've got 10 fish bowls and 10 fish, and they match. No more, no less. Yes, we did it, kindergartners. Doesn't that feel good? Ah, that feels so good. Okay, now you can put your counters away. Are you ready? You get to draw in here 10 of whatever you want. Now, I promised you I would teach you how to draw a star yesterday. Do you want to learn? We have a couple extra minutes. Do you want to learn? Okay, leave this here. We're going to practice them. And I bet you're going to get to a really good star by the time you get to 10. So what you do is you start in the corner and you do a slant line down and a slant line up. Can you do that? And then you kind of angle it a little bit further. You go a slant line down and a line over and a slant line up. So there's 4 slants and 1 over. Here we go. You ready? Start at the top. Slant line down, slant line up, slant line down, straight line over, slant line up. How many stars do we have? 2. Okay, let's keep going. Slant line down, slant line up, slant line down, straight line over, slant line up. 3. Another one. Slant line down, up, down, over, up. 4, down, up, down, over, up. 5. Now you finish. Ready? Go. If you don't want to do stars, you don't have to. Finish. Make 10. I always am counting. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Are you noticing the same thing Mabel's noticing? Mabel, should we share with them and see? Mabel said, Mrs. Wally, we used the 10 frame a lot today. And every time we filled it up, it was always 10. Never more, never less. If every box is filled, we have 10. Never more, never less, just 10. I wonder if a tens frame is going to be a good tool to use. So when we know something is a group of 10, what do you think, kindergartners? Oh, I wonder if that's how they got the name 10 frame. Something to think about. Now, you've drawn 10 objects. You've counted 10. Now you need to write the number 10. Are you ready? Write it on your board. Go. Okay, check. Here it is. Big line down and a 0. That's the number 10. Nice job. All right, today your assignment is to do page 123. You're going to practice putting your numbers in order in the tens frame from 1 to 10. Then you're going to count how many fish bowls, and you're going to color that many fish just like we did today. Okay. Did we practice numbers to 10 today? Yep. Did we tell what number was missing? We did when we were doing the number path. Did we build and write missing numbers? Yep. Did we match quantities? Yep. We did it. We practiced all our numbers to 10. Nice job, kindergartners. Now it's time for our affirmation. My favorite time of the day. Are you ready? Before we go, though, if you would like to contact us, our email address is down below. And we have a mailing address at the end. And I'm going to be doing the same thing Miss Oslin's doing. I'm reaching out to teachers to ask which of your students watch the TV lessons. And then some of you might get a letter from me in the mail with a return address envelope. And you can send me a letter back because I would love to hear from you. Isn't that great? I'm so excited. So be looking out for those letters. Now, here is our affirmation. Today, I'm going to be my best self. It's important that you're your best self. So, repeat after me. Today, I'm going to be my best self. Excellent job, kindergartners. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Hey kids, we want to see your work. Just send your pictures and your stories to TV Classroom, 601 South 8th Street, Tacoma, Washington, 98405.